Okay. So we were talking about the full bottle of water that you had when you were eating your turkey chili. Was that during or after you ate it? Because right now the time that we have for the turkey chili is 10 to 10:30.
That was during.
Okay. And that was, let's say, 10:15 to 10:30.
Yes.
Does that sound accurate? Okay. Okay. So next we have the medium white mocha. About what time did you think you
About
had that?
11:30, 11:45, because I have to get it before Power Hour on the market.
Okay, perfect. And then let me just put that in there. All right. Next we have more water. What time did you have more water? Was it
Well, I
about
drink it
the
simultaneously with the
same?
coffee
Okay.
because I try and wash it down.
Okay. So 11:30 to 11:45.
Yeah.
Let's get that here. Alrighty. Next, we have your Thin Mint cookies. When did you eat those?
12:52.
You're very precise. Why 12:52? You remember the exact time?
Yeah, because I was trying to execute a trade.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Next, we have your tuna sandwich. How much longer after your cookies did you have your sandwich?
I mean, if you want to ask that, that would be like 38 minutes, 1:30.
1:30 exactly.
Well, I mean, that's when I got to the store. So, I mean, like
Okay.
1:30, maybe like 1:45.
Okay. And that's when you ate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wait for the stock market to close and then I go get my sandwich. None of the high schoolers are out getting their lunch either. It makes it very easy.
Alright. Okay. So next on your list is the fruit punch. What time did we have the fruit punch at?
I was getting ready for work, so it was around like 3:40, 3:45.
Okay. Alright. The next item on the list is the jambalaya. What time did you eat that?
Jambalaya had like 10 minutes to eat. Started work at 4:30, so 4:20.
4:20.
That was an easy one to remember.
Yeah, I know.
I called it in on my way to work. That's why too.
Okay. Alright. Next on the list we have the broccoli cheddar soup. Do you have a time?
Um.
Was that... I think you mentioned earlier that it was during your break.
5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, like 8:45, 8:50.
8:45, 8:50. Alright. And that would be the same for the wedge cut fries and the blue cheese?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. And the last thing that we have on your list... Actually, we still have your forgotten food that we have to talk about. The time with that one. What?
Sorry, guys. We're just fixing you here. Okay? Just 1 second. Bear with me momentarily.
Perfect.
Thank you, Professor, for your little sock of rice.
He's talking about this. We're using that in a little bit. The sock of rice. This is a half cup. I put one of the half cups behind the phone to hold it up straight. So we have the vanilla cream soda. When did you have that?
That was like 11 o'clock at night.
11. Okay, So then,
Add a little ice cream to it.
did you add ice
Tastes
cream
really
to it?
good. No, I
No,
didn't.
you didn't. Okay.
Should have.
Okay. Excuse me. The forgotten food that you had, the avocado egg roll and the tamarind sauce. Do you have a time approximately when you ate those?
Mm, I'm trying to think.
So was it
Because it was before my break.
before your break? Okay.
Because I didn't get a chance to eat all my jambalaya. I'd say around like 6.
6. Okay. All right. So it looks like we have all the times for everything. So now the next part that we're going to do is a description. Just hold on 1 second. Forgot to put something down. Alright. So the next part is talking about a description of the food that you ate. So what we're going to really look at is the portion sizing of each one. So we have a couple of different tools here to look at the sizing. So what we're going to do is, the first thing on your list is your 8 ounces of turkey. So which is great because we don't really need to look at any tools to determine that.
It's 8 ounces.
It's 8 ounces. Nice and easy.
So smart.
Alright, so your full bottle of water, how many ounces do you think it is? Do you know the brand? Or like, was it a liter?
It was an Ice Age bottle.
Ice Age bottle?
1.5 liters.
1.5.
It was 1.5 liters.
Okay.
Is that? That's not 50 ounces, is it? 48 ounces?
You
50
wanna look at that water bottle right there? So this is our tool that we're using, a Sport spring water bottle, 1.48 pints, which is 23.6 fluid ounces. So how many do you think of these would it be?
It's like 2 of those.
2 of these? So it would be 50.
1.5 liters.
1.5 liters is 50 ounces? Or is it 1.5 liters?
This is my source. What's 1.5 liters an ounce?
That's not going to answer it right. So what we'll do is we'll just put 1.5 liters. It's fine.
On the web for what's 1.5 L.
That's okay. We can just use the liters. I can convert it to ounces later. So the next item is your white mocha. It was a medium. So do you know the ounce size of a medium by any chance? Or do you think it would be? There was a cup that I had right there that was. Yeah. Do you think it's this seems a little bit small? Would it be more like this?
State your question again.
Would the medium white mocha be more closer to this or this? Okay. And this is our 16 ounce. And you had the whole thing?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So next is the water. How was it? Another bottle of water that was about this size? Was it maybe something closer to this size? Or was it around here?
The more water?
Yes.
It was another 1.5 liters.
Okay. And you had
Maybe like 25 liters.
25? You did not have 25 liters.
I mean,
That's more.
this is why it got me confused. So 1.5 liters
Oh, are you trying to say 25
is
ounces?
50 ounces. Yes, 20 ounces is what I was
Okay.
trying to say. 25, half of 50, okay?
25?
Yes.
25, okay. We both do. Okay. So we had 2 cookies. That's already good. I'm not too sure how to measure a size of a cookie.
Just go like the rim of this. I don't know.
Do you think it was maybe like 2 inches?
You don't have no Girl Scout cookies in here?
No, I don't know.
That's a good, yeah, that's a good statement.
Would this be an accurate size? Widthwise? So that's probably about 1.5 inches.
That's probably literally how big the Thin Mint cookie was.
Let's say 1.5 inches. Sounds about right. Alrighty. So your tuna sandwich. How much tuna do you think was actually in the whole sandwich? Could you estimate a size? We have a deck of cards right here. And that's for the whole sandwich? Would it be...
I would say a half cup.
Okay, and that's for the whole complete sandwich.
Yeah, well, the gluten-free bread is small.
Okay, so this... They're actually pretty relative in size. So we'll go ahead and we'll use a half cup as our unit of measurement. How many... So you had 2 slices of bread for your sandwich, I take it?
Yes.
2 slices, okay.
And I do eat the crust.
That's good. So, how wide do you think the bread is?
How wide?
Yeah. Do you think it's as wide as this?
Yeah, ironically. You're talking about like how thick, right?
We could talk about how thick it is, or we can talk about the actual width.
Because I mean, how like wide it is. My sandwich is definitely bigger than a deck of cards.
The gluten-free bread, though, isn't it usually around here?
No, you see this?
No, I'm talking about this across. I'm
No,
not
it's
talking
bigger
about
than
the...
It's bigger than that.
Okay, so this is probably 3 to 4 inches. So would it be a little bit bigger? A lot bigger?
A little bit bigger than this.
A little bit bigger. Than that.
Yeah.
Do you think like maybe 5 to 6 inches?
I'm gonna look for something of good proportion.
About
I'd
this?
say probably about as long as an iPhone 5S.
Okay. I'll use that. I'll take a look too and see what the average weight of a piece of bread is too. We can see. So, how many pickles do you think you had on your sandwich?
They come with 5 pickles, 2 on the edge, 1 in the middle.
5 pickles.
They're little baby pickles.
Okay. Let's use this.
Smaller.
I actually have this. The tablespoon. For each, or for each? And you had 5?
Tablespoon for each one. And there are 5
It
of
would
them.
fill a whole tablespoon?
Yes.
Okay, so 5 pickles. And they were each the size of a tablespoon.
Like, it wouldn't sit on the rim of the tablespoon, but it would fit inside.
The inside. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Onions. How many onions do you think you had? Little, was it in a ring or was it chopped? Were they just sliced?
The rings.
There are rings. Was there a
I
couple
think 6 of them come on it.
usually?
Man, that's how much I go there.
Yeah, you know it like the back of your hand. That's not bad. It's good. You know what you're eating. So mayonnaise. A nice way to do mayonnaise is tablespoon. Or even,
They barely put any mayonnaise or mustard on them.
you don't even think a tablespoon maybe?
I think a teaspoon.
That much?
Yeah.
On both sides?
Yeah. Mayonnaise on one side, mustard on the other side.
So 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise. Okay. And then mustard, how much do you think? The same amount or a little less
Same amount. They put the same amount
of each
of
condiment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same amount of condiments on each side of
Alrighty.
bread.
And then you said during the time that you were eating your sandwich, you also had water. How much water do you think you had? Was it
I killed a whole 1.5 liters.
so? Was that in the rest of the one you had before, or was that a new bottle?
No, I didn't finish that bottle. I put it back in the fridge and got another bottle.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm happy you remember that. It's really specific. Okay. You told me earlier that you already have the 12 to 18 ounces of your fruit punch, which is really good. Really precise.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then before you went to work, you had your jambalaya.
Yes. Well, when I was at work, but before I started, yes.
Uh-huh. So how much do you think you've had of it? Like
I had about
cup-wise?
half.
Okay, so do you know the actual serving size of it by any chance? Since you work there?
No.
No? Okay, so we can use this. This is a cup.
Definitely a cup of pilaf.
A cup. No more, no less.
I wouldn't say, I mean,
A little more, maybe?
I would say a cup
A cup? Firm on a cup?
of rice pilaf, yeah. Because there's actually quite a bit in the dish.
Alrighty. So next we had your broccoli cheddar soup. Oh, actually, you had some chicken in your jambalaya.
Yeah, blackened chicken, andouille sausage, green bell peppers.
Okay,
Shrimp.
Okay.
It's a very delicious dish, by the way.
Sounds like it is.
Not the healthiest, but
Okay. So that's still 1 cup, including all of those different things? 1 cup. Okay.
of rice pilaf, yeah.
So, okay. Of jambalaya or rice pilaf?
Rice pilaf.
Okay.
Andouille chicken, sausage,
It's all
blackened
mixed within
chicken,
it.
green bell peppers, roasted Roma tomatoes. They make up the dish that makes jambalaya.
Okay. I'm
Jambalaya
just making
is it as
sure
a whole.
that they're not separate.
What do you mean? What's separate?
The rice pilaf from the chicken and everything.
No, that's what makes the jambalaya.
Okay.
It's the main ingredient.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm right.
You are good.
For the broccoli cheddar soup,
Yes.
how much do you think you had of that?
I'd say probably about 8 ounces.
Half cup?
Because I only had a cup.
A cup.
I mean, like, I meant a cup, like
A cup from your, like...
a small, like, yeah, you can either order a cup or a bowl.
Okay. So, do you think 1 cup? Or do you want to stay on the 8 ounces side?
I'll stay on the 8 ounce side just to be safe.
Alrighty. You
I
have...
will not give myself the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. So, for wedge cut fries, do you think that maybe you could fit them into a bowl? Like this? Or like this? So we have these 2 bowls. We're going to use this. So this whole bowl. The whole bowl, half bowl.
Well, it's like it's bigger than this, but it's not as big as
So
this.
it's in between these two?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then your dressing. You can probably use this guy, the blue cheese dressing you had with your fries. Do we want to go on the side of 1 tablespoon? 1?
I mean, it was probably like, well, no, they're 2-ounce ramekins.
So they're 2 ounces? 1 full 2 ounce ramekin?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And lastly, your vanilla, oh actually, we still have to do your avocado egg roll. Vanilla cream soda. Do you want to say this much? Or do you want to say this much?
No, it was the blue cup. It was this much.
16. Alrighty. And then finally, your avocado egg roll. What would it be? Do you think it was about the size of this?
Yeah, probably about as long.
As long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably about. If they had a size between a 1/4 cup and a tablespoon, that's about how round it was, how big it was.
A 1/3 cup? A 1/3 cup is bigger, I'm sorry. I always do that. Okay, so it was bigger than a tablespoon.
Yeah, it was like 1/5.
Okay. Alrighty, and then the tamarind sauce, do you have an idea? Was that also in a ramekin?
Yeah, it was in a ramekin, but I only had 1 avocado egg roll.
So you only dipped it in
It
there?
was like 1 dip.
1 dip. Alright. Sauce. Alright. Okay, so that's good. We got all the portions.
Nice.
So, let's see.
Oh, my legs are going dead. Man, not too bad. We spent like a half hour on this video. Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, nothing. Can't think of anything else. Was your bread toasted?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else. None of your food had any added butter, or was it deep fried, or fried, or
The
sauteed?
avocado egg roll is deep fried.
Okay, good to know.
The fries are fried. Fries.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Do you know what kind of oil? If it's like a certain oil?
No, I don't even know. I know it's not gluten free.
Okay. That's not good though.
On a side note, this is a very unhealthy plan for a diabetic and celiac kid. So I am not like I am not making myself look good.
It's okay. We all have our days, right? You're probably busy
Or
today.
multiple.
Or multiple days. That's okay. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is just take a look at the list to make sure it's correct, and then we'll be good to go. So, to confirm the list, we have our turkey chili with cheddar cheese on top. We did not measure the cheese. How much cheese do you think? A 1/4 cup of cheese?
We'll just say a 1/4 cup. I will not give myself the benefit of the doubt.
You like your cheese.
I love my cheese. I don't
Okay.
like.
We had 1.5 liters of water for this right after.
Yes,
Then
I
you
did.
had 16 ounces of your mocha. And then you had more water. You said you had half of the 1.5 liters. We had 2 cookies that were Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. A tuna sandwich with a 1/2 cup of tuna. 2 slices of bread, which is equivalent to 2 ounces. 5 pickles. 6 rings of onions. So each individual ring, so 6 individual rings. 1 teaspoon of mayo, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1.5 liters of water, so another full water bottle. And the fruit punch was 12 to 18 ounces. We had jambalaya, a full cup, which included your andouille sausage, chicken, shrimp, all the amazing good things that taste good. Then we had broccoli cheddar soup, and that was 8 ounces. That was during your break. We also had wedge cut fries, blue cheese dressing, and a vanilla cream soda. And then we remember that we had half of an avocado egg roll with some tamarind sauce.
Bam.
And we reviewed the times in depth, so I think the times are very specific and accurate. Alrighty, do you have anything else that you want to add? Or is there anything else that you can remember that you need me to add?
No, that's legitly everything.
That's absolutely everything? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for participating. I appreciate your honesty and willingness to help me out.
You're welcome.